Now then guys, welcome back to Range 23. Just got a really quick impromptu video for you today. I'm just in the workshop cleaning down my 22 long rifle AR-15 in prep for a competition actually this weekend. First one for a long time. Got to the muzzle end and you can see here how shitted up that muzzle brake is, look. All that crap that's stuck inside there. And it reminded me of it was one of the Facebook posts I'd seen on one of the shooting groups, I think it was, the other week or the other month, whenever it was. I've seen a few actually asking the same thing. One of them was a new shooter. He got his gun, he'd put however many rounds to it, and he'd noticed this build-up was starting to happen on his muzzle device. And he was basically asking, what is it, and how do I get rid of it? And as you can imagine, in a Facebook group, there was every man and his dog giving all different answers and probably confusing this poor guy. People saying it's, don't worry about it, it's just unbent powder, or it's just powder residue, whatever, or whatever it was. Different ways to get rid of it, to use something like a break-free cleaner or a proper gun cleaner, something like that. Just get in there, scrub it off, don't worry about it. So I actually posted a picture of this dirty brake on Instagram after I'd filmed this video, to just ask you guys what you thought the residue was, just out of interest. And I was surprised actually, there's a lot of different answers out there. A lot of people said carbon, or something one way or another, some form of carbon build-up. A lot of people said powder residue, unburnt powder, etc., shitty unburnt powder. But actually, there was only one or two of you that actually answered with what it actually is. So let's take a look at that now. The majority of that there, yes, there's obviously powder residue in there, but the majority of that is actually lead from your slugs. So a 22 long rifle obviously is just a bare lead slug. I know you get some that's copper washed, but it's not really worth anything. The copper wash, it's that thin, it's literally painted on. So as your slug's obviously travelling down the barrel with all that high pressure, high temperature gas behind it, there is lead being kind of like vaporised off the back of it, and as it's travelling down the barrel, obviously you've got the friction from the barrel. As it exits, the remaining gas blasts all that crap out, all them nasties, all that unburnt powder, all the powder residue and lead vapour, and it sticks to the first thing it comes to, which in this case is the brake, the baffles on the brake. Or if you're shooting suppressed, anyone who's shot suppressed with quite heavily with rimfire will know they get really shitted up really fast, really caked up, and it can actually start causing issues if you don't clean them out quite regularly. But anyway, I'm waffling. So yeah, since that's a big build-up of lead, I don't think personally the best thing to do is to start scrubbing it out. If you scrub it out dry, you're just going to end up with lead vapour all over the place, and if you're in, probably most of you are going to be in like an enclosed room or a garage or something like that, not ideal. If you're going to try and put some cleaner on it and scrub it out, all it's going to do is fling lead paste everywhere, just get everything all shitted up. So I find the best way to do it, is actually, in true Range 23 fashion, is to use a hammer and like a punch or something like that, or a chisel, and just actually knock it out in its solid form, and then you can kind of clean down any the last bits of residue as you go. So I'd normally take this off the gun and kind of do that in a vice block or something like that, but just to get it on camera, I'm just going to do it here on the bench for you. I'm just going to support the brake with this bit of wood there, so it's not going to damage anything. And basically all I do with it is basically wait till it gets to the point like this, where this is ready for a good clean out, and then just, there we go, felt that bit go. And it does take a little bit of whacking out when you get quite a lot. It can take some force to get it all out there, but it does come. Smash the camera as well while I'm doing it. And what I'll do, I'll just get a bit off, and then I'll show you. Wedged in there now, brilliant. Wedged his punch in there on camera. What a guy. And yeah, there'll be some people going, oh my god, he's spraying his gun with a hammer. What's this guy doing? But don't be too precious, guys. It's it's a gun, it's meant to be used and abused and what have you. I'll try that side there. Actually, I'll do that off camera, but we've got enough to see, look. So, you can see here, look, what we've got there now. All these solid, shiny pieces. So, I don't know about you, but I've never seen powder residue that's metallic and shiny like that. But I'll tell you what is metallic and shiny: metal, specifically lead. So you can see, and I mean you can just tell by the sheer weight of it as well. It's quite dense as well. So yeah, it is primarily lead. So that's why I don't think you want to be kind of scrubbing it out and getting all that vapour in the air. At least with this method here, you've got basically pieces of it that you can then dispose of, and it's quite effective actually. I'll just take a few more punches through there and get that cleaned out a bit. I'm not overly precious with it. Let's have a look, see, yeah, just about so. And you can see in there, look, you can see in there all that lead, yeah, like I say, metallic and shiny. It's not powder, yeah, it's all lead, bits of lead. So anyway, there you go, guys. I just thought I'd quickly share that with you whilst I was in the shop. You might not agree with the way I would get rid of that on my rifle, but at least if you know what you're dealing with and what this stuff is, then you can decide how you want to clean it out yourselves. So yeah, I hope you found that helpful, guys, and I'll see you soon in the next video. Thank you very much for watching.